right, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Makar Kodash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone that rule well. Shalom to the hopeful elect, pushing his truth and sincerity throughout the four corners of the globe, in the sincere hopes of being delivered in these last days. This is the brother Yakanan from the GMS England branch. This will serve as a brief video, inspired by this article that you see here on the screen. And this was taken from ledgerinsights.com and is entitled Jamaica Promotes CBDC Take-Up with $16 giveaway per person. All right. So they are now, as an incentive, giving away, $16 per person in order for them to have an incentive, or rather a bribe, all right, which is what we're going to go into in this lesson, to sign up to actually receive, this new Jamdex digital currency, all right. And I remember maybe a year and a half, 2 years ago, when this first, came on the scene and was being spoken about, the Jamdex coin. I remember I had done a video on it, at that time. And, to see how fast things are accelerating, concerning pushing this MOTB system, pushing, the Great Reset, so on and so forth, is pretty amazing. Okay? Because things are moving very, very quickly and at a very alarming rate. And, this for sure signifies that we are in the midst of the end of this world, man. Okay? And at the end of Esau Edom's kingdom. Because as it tells us, let me get it right quick, in Revelations 12:12. All right? We're in that time where, the wicked are trying to get this agenda into full fruition, because they understand that, time is short. So this is Revelations chapter 12 and verse 12. And it reads, "Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth that he have but a short time." Okay? So that's what we're witnessing, right now upon the earth, all right? Is the devil coming down with great wrath, because he knoweth that he have but a short time in his rulership. Okay, so that's why you're seeing, the sudden urgency in regards to pushing, this MOTB system, and with the urgency of having everyone, get into this understanding of the digital currencies. Okay, now it says here, on Tuesday, Jamaica's Minister of Finance, Nigel Clark, announced that the first 100,000 Jamaicans who sign up for Jamaica's central bank digital currency, known as Jamdex, will receive a $2,500 deposit / $16 deposit. The CBDC goes into production on the 1st of April. This promotion aims to encourage Jamaicans to adopt Jamdex for everyday transactions. Okay, so they want Jamaicans to adapt the Jamdex, digital currency for everyday transactions, man. So they are acclimatizing you and training you on how to use, this new system. And with everyone, being into, digital currencies, you have everyone, they have their favorite, coins, so on and so forth, that they like to invest in. You have particular TikTokers, that make a living out of, basically going around rich parts of London and parts of, the world, and asking people, what their favorite cryptocurrency is. Okay. And then they might answer, they might say, Bitcoin, they might say Ethereum, so on and so forth. And, one thing you're going to notice with all of these people that are invested in these cryptocurrencies is the mass majority of them drive nice cars, okay? Because they've made a lot of money from investing into cryptocurrencies, all right? So that was merely a training program, for Esau to get you acclimatized on how to use and get yourself familiar, with, the digital world. Okay, so he's allowed, many people to benefit and to flourish, off of that digital currency. And that's basically free promotion. Okay, but when it gets put in the government's hands, which it will do, and it's already happening, as you can see, all right, you're going to find out, the sinister truth, regarding, these digital currencies, man, because it's only going to lead to death. So it says here, this promotion aims to encourage Jamaicans to adopt Jamdex for everyday transactions. The digital currency implementation forms part of the government's digital transformation of Jamaica's economy. Okay, let me read that again. The digital currency implementation forms part of the government's digital transformation of Jamaica's economy. So currently Jamaica is going through a digital transformation, man. All right, they're moving from tangible cash, the useless notes, and now they're transitioning to, useless digital data currency. Okay, and that's how it's going to be throughout the four corners of the globe. They're going to do away with coins. They're going to do away with tangible money that you can actually hold in your hand. Okay. This follows the 5-month successful pilot program the Bank of Jamaica started in August 2021. All right. Like I said, this is moving really fast. Okay. This is accelerating at alarming speeds through the spirit and power of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. The solution was developed by Irish startup eCurrency Mint and operates through its fintech regulatory sandbox. The BOJ chose to forego the use of blockchain. According to the Bank of Jamaica, the Jamdex is based on a hybrid model adopting elements of both retail and wholesale CBDCs and is intended to solely for domestic use. Therefore, the BOJ will issue the CBDC to both commercial banks and other deposit-taking institutions licensed or authorized by BOJ to distribute to the retail market as legal tender. Okay, so it's going to be recognized as legal tender. All right, just on par, with your other ruling currencies, that you have throughout the four corners of the globe. And all of these, preferred coins, all right, these official government coins are going to be made legal tender, okay, because that's where the world is heading. And it says the CBDC can be exchanged on the one-to-one basis with physical cash. We're soon they're going to X out physical cash, which is just going to leave you with the the CBDC digital currencies. All right. So that's all, I want to get from that particular article. And now I want to go into, a few scriptures, just going into, this bribery, that is going on, because I believe China, also done the same thing. They were offering, the citizens of China money in order to sign up, to their digital system and gain, a digital wallet. They were giving away free money. And that's going to be another great incentive. All right. That's going to be linked in with the the UBI system, all right, is giving people free money. And that's how many people are going to be perverted into following, this wicked agenda, man. All right, just like I said, in my last video that was also regarding the MOTB, regard not the wicked inventions of the heathen, like it tells us in the book of 2nd Esdras. All right, so let's get into a few scriptures and then we'll close out. Now, this is, let me get rid of that. This is Ecclesiastes chapter 7 and verse 7. And it reads, surely oppression maketh a wise man mad, and a gift, this is the point, and a gift destroyeth the heart. All right. So surely oppression maketh a wise man mad, and a gift destroyeth the heart. And that's exactly, what we're seeing here, a gift destroying the heart. All right. Because you have a lot of poverty over there in Jamaica. All right. So this is going to be very appealing to people to know that, if they simply sign up, to get this digital wallet, they're going to get free money in their bank account, which in due time, you're going to see how they're going to raise, the amount of money they're given. All right. And why would they have to give away free money if this cause, if this agenda was pure? All right. They wouldn't have to do that. They wouldn't have to give such an incentive if this was a good thing. That's one thing you know with the devil. Whenever he's trying to give you an incentive to do something, is because that thing he's trying to get you to do is wicked, all right? And it's going to end up destroying you, okay? And we know that by analyzing, the wicked serum, that we had, going throughout the four corners of the globe with this pandemic, okay? There was a point where he was giving away free pizza, man. He was giving away donuts, to get people to sign up to take the serum into their body. Okay, so that just shows you, that whenever Esau wants you to do something, that's wicked, he will aid you, all right? He will aid your mind in accepting it by giving you bribes, man. Okay, by giving you pizza, by giving you donuts, by giving you money. Okay, so that's what we're seeing all over again, with this Jamdex coin, man. So I'll read that again. It says, Ecclesiastes 7:7, surely oppression maketh a wise man mad, and a gift destroyeth the heart. Now let me go into this word. Let's go into the word gift. All right, and let's see what we can find. So I was looking it up, earlier, and that's what inspired me to do the video. So it says gift. All right, so it says in the strongest definition, a present. Specifically, in a good sense, a sacrificial offering, all right, which would be a good thing, offering up, a sacrifice unto Yahweh Shem Yahushai, a sacrificial offering. Now, in a bad sense, a bribe, a gift, okay, a bribe, and obviously in this sense, it's a bribe, all right, that Esau Edom and, whoever's in line with Esau Edom and pushing this, you're bribing the people to accept, this wickedness, man. Because they know it's wicked, all right? And they know what the agenda is. Now, let's go into Exodus, all right? And let's look more into this bribery, that's going on. Now, this is Exodus. I'll start from the seventh verse. Exodus 23 and verse 7. It says, keep thee far from a false matter, and the innocent and righteous slay thou not, for I will not justify the wicked. And thou shalt take no gift, for the gift blindeth the wise. All right, let me read that again. And thou shalt take no gift, for the gift blindeth the wise, and perverteth the words of the righteous. All right, so let's go into the word gift in Exodus, all right, and let's see if it expounds more. Now it says here, a gift, reward, bribes, a present, bribery, all right, and that's really how, Esau's kingdom gets down, by doing bribery. You'll have these people in positions of power, they'll be running for office, and they will take, money, they will take bribery in order to, corrupt and push, particular policies that are going to benefit those that were given the bribe, all right? That's how Esau Edom's kingdom gets down, and that's how the business world in general, gets down in Esau's kingdom, through bribery, getting what you want from offering bribes, man, okay? That's the structure, that's the formula for Esau Edom, and how he obtains power, and the power to corrupt nations, man, through bribery, paying, particular people off, putting in puppet leaders, keeping people's, pockets greased, so to speak, okay, to get a particular outcome, okay? And that's exactly what they're doing with the people. They're offering bribes. They're offering you, a ticket to the theme park, so to speak, of the world, man, okay? Because without, eventually when it's made mandatory, all right, where there's going to be no need for bribery, because it's going to be actually mandatory, because you're not going to be able to buy or sell. At that point, if you don't have it, you're not going to be able to function on Esau Edom's grid, okay, that he set up. You're not going to be able to function on that grid, because everywhere on that grid, on that theme park, all right, you're going to have the MOTB inside you in order to go on those rides, man, okay? You're going to have the MOTB inside you in order to use that theme park. Now it says a present, a bribe, man, all right? So let's read that again. Exodus 23 and 8, and thou shalt take no gift, for the gift blindeth the wise, and perverteth the words of the righteous, man. So a gift blindeth the wise, man, because when you receive, these gifts, these briberies, all right, that perverts your judgment, all right? That perverts righteous judgment. So then you're now casting away your integrity, all right, for the sake of the gift, that's been given to you, man. All right. And that's how a lot of people are going to sell out, to Esau Edom. Okay. Because they want to, again, they want to function, in this wicked demonic theme park. All right. So they're going to cast away their integrity and what they know is the right thing to do for the sake of the gift, that Esau Edom, the bribe that Esau Edom has given you, man. All right. And again, that's how they're going to get a lot of you Negroes, Hispanics, and Native Americans, man. All right. What you have to give Jake, is a few thousand. All right. And he's ready to cast away his integrity. He's ready to go and buy some Jordans. They're going, get the latest phone, wherever the case may be. But it's not hard to bribe Jake. All right. Now, initially, Jake is not really going to be down on his certain things, into the body. All right. But as soon as that, as soon as Esau flashes that cash and lets you know that you're not going to be able to eat or function in society, then, you're going to see a lot of Jake cave in, man. All right. And cast off their integrity. That's what's going to be happening out here, man. Verse 9, and thou shalt not oppress a stranger, for you know that the heart of a stranger, seeing you were strangers in the land of Egypt. Now let's get an example in 1 Samuel, all right, regarding his sons. This is 1 Samuel chapter 8 and verse 1. And it says, and it came to pass when Samuel was old that he made his sons judges over Israel. Now the name of his firstborn was Joel, and the name of his second, Abiah. They were judges of Beersheba, okay? And his sons walked not in his ways, but turned aside after lucre, and took bribes and perverted judgment, man, all right? So his sons, didn't walk in his ways, man, all right? Didn't walk in righteousness, and they were perverted, by the filthy lucre, and they took bribes and perverted judgment. So the point here being that bribes pervert judgment, man, okay? Bribes pervert judgment. They pervert righteous judgment, from going forth, man, okay? So a lot of people are going to be casting away their integrity because they're going to be bribed into it. That's why the scriptures say, that he causeth both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond to receive, the mark in their right hand, or in their foreheads. He's going to cause this to happen by many different means, man. Okay. And that's the devil. All right. The devil is sly. And that's why the scriptures say, never trust thine enemy. All right. But I just wanted to give this example, in the book of Samuel's, regarding, his sons not keeping in his ways and being turned aside after filthy lucre and taking bribes. All right. And let me go into, the word bribes again, because sometimes they might expound a bit more, in particular definitions. I haven't checked this particular one yet, but it might just say the same thing. But let's get it for edification's sake. So it says a gift, a reward, bribes, a present. Yeah, bribery. It goes back into bribery, the way of Esau Edom's world. All right. Now let's get Proverbs 17. Where was it? It's Proverbs 17 and verse 23. And it says, a wicked man taketh a gift, a bribe, out of the bosom to pervert the ways of judgment. All right. I'll read that again. A wicked man taketh a gift out of the bosom to pervert the ways of judgment. All right. Now let's get one more scripture and then we'll close out. This is Matthew chapter 16 and verse 26. For what is a man profited if he shall gain the world and lose his own soul? Or what shall a man give in exchange for his soul? All right. So that's how a lot of people are going to go out. All right. They're going to lose their soul, for the gain of operating and functioning in Esau Edom's kingdom. All right. And this also applies to those that, actually sell out, to Esau Edom, in the music industry, the film industry, the entertainment industry as a whole, and then, higher positions that you can get in Esau society. There comes a time where you have to sell out. All right. If you want to continue to excel and be, if you will, glorified and exalted in Esau's kingdom, then you have to have sacrifice, all right, on the left-hand side, because the left-hand side deals with sacrifice, man. Okay. wicked sacrifice. That's how Esau Edom gets down. You might be blood sacrifices, so on and so forth, man. All right, so Lord willing, this lesson was edifying. And until the next one, I'll say shalom.